the second half.
Now, I've had a chance to witness, and you've talked about this, Beach seems to have problems with teams that play down low, that play physical down low. The Seattle Prep team does have some height and apparently looks like some physicality as well.
Well, they have to enforce their will, Seattle Prep. I mean, they have all the talent. They have Beckham King there, the 6'8", versatile big guy who can shoot from the outside, go inside. But they're going to have to get the rebounds tonight and bang down low and not be afraid to push Beach around.
Number 20 shot goes up by Beckham King. Does not go. Beach quickly down the other way. And a tough inside move by a gentleman that I saw that you interviewed, Marcus Manise.
You know, Marcus McNeese played at Renton High School. You know, he plays football as well. He's a big physical kid. You know, he has good hands. He has good footwork in the post, you know, and he's not afraid to bang. So I think with Seattle Prep, you don't have nobody stocky like that, but you have somebody taller with length. And I want to see Prep just put their hands up, use their length. They don't have to bang with Rainier Beach down low, but make it hard for them and control the boards.
Manise makes both of his shots. It's never too early as far as I'm concerned, Bill, to talk about making your free throws. So I can appreciate that. 2-0 Beach up in front with 6:58 here to go in the first quarter. The Prep working the ball around the perimeter. Misra with the ball taken out of his hands. Maybe there's a foul called. Only a couple trips up and down the court. Do you think that there is a pace that is set right now by either one of these teams?
I mean, the game is just starting, but I want to see Seattle Prep use their height advantage down low. Like Beckham King takes that shot down low. Even though he missed it, I like that. I don't want to see him take a bunch of threes. I want to see him get down low and use his versatility. You know, he's a son of former Sonic Rich King, Beckham King, and his brother Christian King plays at UW. So he has a strong lineage of basketball and strong genes, and he's a very skilled big man down there who can go outside. So I want to see him put his will on Rainier Beach down low.
Dre Morris misses the shot from 3 on the left-hand side from the corner. Quickly up into the front court of Seattle Prep. Haven't seen a lot of defensive pressure. Normally Beach starts out that way, dribbling the ball on top, trying to find a way inside, finally kicks the ball outside. Shot put up by Beckham King doesn't go, and the ball out of bounds. Beckham King with a couple shots early in the game.
You know, I see a battle of twos out here with Nico Christopoulos and Niall Robinson. So that's going to be an interesting matchup for me to see which point guard can control the flow of the game for their team.
Beach works the ball inside, and a nice shot put up by Caden Powers from the left side, falling away from about 12 feet away, making it 4-0 now. Beach quickly down the other way, and an open shot that was a 4-foot that was shot about 5 feet from Nicholas Shano.
You know, Caden Powers is coming off a 21-point, 11-assist game against O'Day, and he's really playing at a high level right now, playing so efficient, and he's so locked in. He makes his first shot, so I think Seattle Prep should get a little nervous because if he's on, this could be a blowout early if Seattle Prep doesn't put a stop to Caden Powers.
Dre Morris called for a foul on the inbound, so ball outside now. Shot three-pointer does not go for Nirvan Misra. Quickly down the other way is Beach. Shot up and in.
Well, Misra, he can make that shot. He's a great shooter. He's a Division I player going to Cal Poly, so he has a lot of skills. You know, he's a great shooter from distance. Let's see if he can get his legs underneath him and get some shots to go down.
Caden Powers hits another shot, and the final jump shot does not go. Almost tapped in by Jalen Powell. Quickly down the other way. Beach up 6-0. Rico Robinson with the quick shot. Hits the side of the backboard. Does not go. Quickly down the other way. King with the ball. Finally gets a pass up that is caught. Almost out of bounds, but retained inbounds by Christopoulos. And it will ultimately lose the ball out of bounds. So with 5:09 here to go, Prep is still not on the scoreboard. Jalen Powell with the ball in the backcourt, bringing a ball up, defended against by Misra.
I would say right now, if Rainier Beach scores this basket right here, if I'm Coach Crowley over at Seattle Prep, I'm going to get a timeout, just kind of see what's going on, slow it down a little bit.
Robinson with the ball. Manise has it inside, kicks it back out to Robinson. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Powers thinks about it. Probes left, tries to drop a pass inside. That doesn't go. Ball is recovered, laid up, rolls in and out.
You got to make that layup down there. I mean, he has to go up strong, use the glass, and make the layup. No excuse for that. I see Michael Theo over there cringing in his face for that missed layup.
Prep working the ball around the perimeter. Nick Shannon gets the ball down low, and a nice move there by Nirvan Misra, the 6'4" senior.
I think for Seattle Prep, they've gotten criticized for their lack of toughness and playing with physicality. And so they have the tools to do it. They have to do it, not be afraid of beach and come out and play defense.
Powers with the open three drains. The three shot to put them up 9-2 now.
Time that I was talking about, like, he's wide open for a shot. There's no excuse for that. There has to be more defensive intensity, and the shot has to be contested.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. We're going to go to Daniel Bellis now for an early update for you.
And we'll look at the standings real quick. And as you can see, Metro League actually released the playoff brackets last weekend. So we know, doing the math, how people are going to make the tournament. And the top 5 in Metro have already clinched their spots. The math is they can't lose enough to not make it. So Rainier Beach, Seattle Prep are coming in. Beach obviously is undefeated against the league in first place, but they have a 3-game lead on everybody else. So tonight, if they do win against Seattle Prep, they clinch a first-round bye in the championship for Metro. And then if they win and Garfield loses against Nathan Hale, they clinch the regular season championship.
With the ball over the corner. Oh,
Dunk
bam,
time,
and
dunk
a dunk. Beckham King down the lane.
Well, that's what I want to see. I want to see him exert his energy. I want to see him flex his muscle and go high for the dunk. I love to see that. I know his dad, Rich King, the former son, is in the house somewhere up there on top. I see him up there, you know, stretching over there, watching his son do his thing.
And a pass down low. Nice passing again. A point blank shot missed by Caden Powers. Quickly down the other way for Beach, and the ball lost out of bounds, out of the hands of Dakota Jeffcoat. But is that a foul call? We don't get a foul call. No, out of bounds.
It looked like all ball from
out
here.
bounds.
I would have loved for him to call that foul because I want to see this game stay close to start.
And the shot put up from the left side doesn't go from Dakota Jeffcoat. Down the other way, Caden Powers. Powers fires up a 3. Powers misses the shot, rebounded by Beckham King, brings the ball up court himself.
Look at that versatility for the big guy. 6'8". That's a foul right there. Thank you. You got to call that foul. I mean, he came down on his head. I think that's what the ref just said. I mean, you got to call that foul. But I love his aggression.
Beckham King pulls up for a shot from the right side of the elbow at about 12 feet. Shot goes about 10 feet. That's because there was a foul. So Beckham King to the line for 2. 9-4 Vikings with 3:12 left in the game. Beckham King's shot is good, making it 9-5.
I'm going to take a page out of Charles Barkley book. I'm not worried about Beckham King or Misra or Christopoulos. I'm worried about the others. The other players have to step up for Seattle Prep and make some shots and not rely on the big 3.
King misses the second shot. That'll keep it at 9-5. Jalen Powell, Petty, gets shot in the game. Rico Robinson now. Ball again to Morris, Powers. Wait a minute, that was Morris. Drake Morris with the shot on the left
side. That's a good sign for Beast to get Dre Morris going to the basket, not being one-dimensional, shooting 3-point shots. But you bring up a good point about Jalen Petty. He hasn't shot the ball not one time. He's not pressing. That just shows you how good this Beach team is.
Shot goes up. Christopoulos doesn't go. Beach quickly down the other way. Morris with an inside pass. Rico Robinson passes up the open 3-pointer and gets the ball to Jalen Petty for his first bucket. Speak of the name and pop, he arises. Nice pass, though.
I mean, that was so unselfish on all fronts for all of them. I mean, you had Dre Morris pass up a layup, pass the ball to Petty, and Petty pass up a layup, pass to Robinson, and back to Petty. I love that unselfish.
Goes inside, pulls up
shot.
Back from about 12 feet inside, just inside the free throw line, makes the shot.
Big time shot. But now you got
wide open. Morris doesn't get the shot inside. A rebound by Manise, and that one goes down. And so we have a 15-7 game with 1:50 left here to go in the first quarter. Beach up by 8. Quickly back the other way, Misra, and Oh, it's going to be turned over to Beach.
Well, and now you have both McNeese brothers in the game at the same time, which is fun to see for their family. But they both been playing a high-level basketball, especially that Michael McNeese off the bench. He's averaging 15 points off the bench. I highlighted him today before the game on my post on Facebook. Go read that. I mean, Michael McNeese is playing special basketball off the bench for Rainier Beach.
Jalen Petty pulls up from 3. Looks like he got fouled. No foul
I
called,
thought he
though.
got fouled as well.
And Prep with the ball up court. Kellen Matt
I think the ref felt that he flopped.
over to Christopoulos. Beckham King with the ball out on top of the three-point line. Ball goes over back to Beckham King. King pulls up. Shot doesn't go off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Prep. Kellen Matt. Ball inside, and that's a bucket for Nico Christopoulos. Nice inside passing. 15-9 now with 1:05 left here to go in the first quarter.
Nico Christopoulos can play basketball. Okay, his brother plays for Seattle U. John Christopoulos transferred from Creighton, played at O'Dea High School. They are gym rats. They play basketball all day long.
Michael McNeese again now in the game. Had the ball. Robinson with the ball. Jalen Petty pulls up from 3. Jalen Petty. The ball barely rippled the net as Petty.
I mean, you play guru right there because that ball went straight down the hole. Straight down.
18-9 now. 34 seconds left. Ball loose again on the floor. Beach has it. Quickly up the other way is Beach. And a lob pass for Petty. It goes out of his hands, gets the ball back inside, quickly fires the pass out to Robinson. Robinson's 3 is up good, and wham, bam. All of a sudden, it's 21-9 now with 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Beach up by 11. Inside to King. King lays the ball up, doesn't go, misses the tip.
I mean, he has to make that layup. I mean, they're just playing soft basketball right now.
And Beach doesn't get a shot off with time left. No time left on the clock. The Rainier Beach Vikings 21 and the Seattle Prep Panthers 9. Guru, what did you see in that first quarter that you liked from both teams?
I see a masterful performance right now by Rainier Beach playing unselfish team basketball. I mean, all the starters have scored. They're passing the ball around, and they're making the game so easy. And it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch some guys play together.
What did you like from Seattle Prep?
I didn't like much. I mean, they had some shots down low they should have finished. You know, defensively they're playing soft. Offensively they're playing soft. So I want to see Seattle Prep attack the basket with vigor, trying to draw a foul. And then I want to see these guys play more defense and contest some shots.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio .world. This is our broadcast of Metro League High School basketball. We are at Jamal Crawford Court at Rainier Beach. The Vikings taking on the Seattle Panthers, Seattle Prep Panthers. And a couple more games coming to you. Monday we'll be at Garfield for the Hood Classic with the Beach Vikings and Garfield
I can't wait for that one.
And then we'll be back here again for the final game to be played here at this particular venue, and that'll be Eastside Catholic and Beach. And so
the state champions, Eastside Catholic. Okay, and they beat Beach last year in the championship. So I want to see Rainier Beach is waiting to get them guys in the gym here to beat Eastside Catholic and Brent Mayer and the boys.
And again, a couple point-blank shots missed by Seattle Prep inside. Got a nice couple taps at the hoop, but didn't get it. Beckham King tries to steal the ball, throws it behind his back, lands up in the hands of Petty.
Maceo Rivers for 3. He's back now. I don't know if he was hurt or what's going on, but Maceo Rivers is back for Beach.
And then quickly up to the court, and a nice move and pivot there from Nico Christopoulos. Nice bucket that with 7:20 here in the second quarter, always in the second half. And then quickly down the other way. Again, Manice get to the hoop.
I want to see
and Beckham King pulls up from the right elbow. Bam, bucket after bucket coming back and forth here, right, for some early action.
I want to see Nico Christopoulos be a little more aggressive on offense. He sees his teammates struggling. It's time for him to take over a little bit for Seattle Prep.
Rivers pulls up from the left-hand side and buries the 3 ball. All of a sudden, everybody's on fire. Beach up by 13. Nice pass inside. Back out around the perimeter. Christopoulos with the ball stolen. Petty with the ball now. Pulls up from the free throw line, gets the bucket and the foul, and Petty will go to the line for a 3-point play the old-fashioned way.
I mean, it wasn't a very smart play defensively. I see what's going on, but it wasn't a very smart play. But when Rainier Beach is playing like this, it's more about Rainier Beach than it is about Seattle Prep. I mean, they're playing at such a high level right now that the Garfield Bulldogs better be ready to play Monday, because this Rainier Beach team is so locked in and playing on all cylinders right now.
And with 6:30 here to go in the half, Beach now up by 16 at 29-13. Jalen Petty just hit a bucket just inside the free throw line, got fouled, go to the line. The shot is up. The shot is good, and that's going to put Beach up by 17 now. With 6:30 here to go in the half, Beach 30, Prep 13.
Well, I want to see Seattle Prep stars get some shots up. I mean, I want to see Misra get some shots up. You know, they can't have Becca Key on the bench for too long. I like that drive. You know, he has the ability to get in there and make some shots. Be aggressive, attack the basket.
Nirvana Misra on the drive. They call a foul, but not on the shot, so they'll take the ball out on the baseline. Ball will be invited by Leo Harnato.
I think a lot of Seattle Prep's problems right now is just they're being indecisive.
Jeffcoat with the ball. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Beach. That's going to, again, be Maceo Rivers making his presence felt. Inside shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Beach. Ball back up and in by Micah Manise.
I mean, I love this kid right here. He's a sophomore, but he plays so much bigger than 6'4". I mean, he cleans up all the garbage down low every game. He never complains. He just gets the rebounds. He finishes like he's 6'9".
Denise goes back up for the basket. The basket is good, and he's fouled. He's at the line for another 3-point play the old-fashioned way. And Beach all of a sudden is up by 20, 33-13. Christopoulos into the front court, ball over to Misra. And then underneath, nice pass, and Dakota Jeffcoat lays the ball in up over the lip.
Well, Dakota Jeffcoat's a senior, so I would like to see him step up a little bit. I'm glad he got that one to go down. Seattle Prep is trying to do some backdoor cuts on offense.
And Powers drives on the left side, puts the ball up, falling away from about 7 feet. It drops through the net, 35-13 now.
I mean,
Beach back on top by 20.
A pro shot right there. What a tough shot.
And King drives, and this time he'll get the foul call. Are they going to? Nope, they're going to call traveling on King. Don't count the basket.
I thought it might look like travel, but I thought it wasn't travel. He took 2 steps. He got bumped. I thought that was an and one.
Caden Powers with the ball down to Petty. Petty rises up and lays it up with the right hand from the left side. Beach up by 22 now with 4:55 to go, 37-15. King with the ball gets hit. And I'm sure they'll probably call that on the floor. So once again, Prep will be bringing the ball in from the baseline.
I've never seen Michael Pierce so calm over there. He's not screaming. He's not pointing. He's not on the refs. I mean, I don't think he could have wrote a better script for tonight for Beach to come out and play great basketball like this.
Christopoulos inbounds the ball to King. King out on the left-hand side. Drops it down low. Nice pass to Misra inside. Nice cut. Nice bucket. Back the other way. Caden Powers with the ball. Fakes right. Drives left. Turns around. Drops it off to Petty. And Petty, once again, if he's not getting it from the outside, he's getting it from the inside. Nice layup off the glass there by Petty. Nice feed from Powers. Back to Christopoulos. Misra with the 3-point shot doesn't go. Good hustle on the rebound. And then when you hustle, you get the ball back. But they're going to call King out of bounds. They're going to say he came from out of bounds to save the ball. Ball got tapped back to him from Misra, but I guess they're saying that he wasn't on the court before someone else touched
I guess
the ball.
I'm waiting for wide open layups. Run a zone now. This is ridiculous.
Petty pulls up. Petty from the left side. I'm taking this into my own hands and puts the ball in the bucket. Beach up 41-17. 4 minutes left in the half, and suddenly, Bill, well, kind of not so suddenly.
Well, I got Petty unofficially on my scoring card for 15 points. I mean, he started really slow, but he's playing efficient basketball, making every shot. He's getting layups. It's just too easy for Rainier Beach right now.
It seems like it was just a minute ago that I was saying Petty hadn't taken a shot. And you got him for 15 now.
I mean, 41-17. That's why I've been saying all day long, talking to people all day long about this Rainier Beach team, 8 points they score. I mean, if you can't score 85, 90 points, forget about it. You're not even going to be in the game.
I'd like to remind everyone that we have 1 week and 1 day call to conscience. The Black History Month Museum will be open at the Columbia City Theater. Wow, the list of exhibitors this year is incredible. I'm really excited about seeing the Quincy Jones Memorial, hyper-focused on his time spent here in Seattle and Bremerton. There'll be an installation that highlights African immigrants coming to Seattle. And I'm really interested to find out more about that. It's just information, Bill, that at the end of the day, where do you find it? You can't. But we have it for you at Call to Conscience. I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But 4 minutes to go here in the first half. And Beckham King looks like he's going to bring the ball in for Seattle Prep down 24. What did you just say if you're on the sideline of Seattle Prep? What are you telling your team, Bill?
Well, you're telling your team, look, we got to get some baskets, but more than getting baskets, we have to get some stops. I mean, there has to be more physicality down there on defense for Seattle Prep and more resistance. I mean, for me, I would let you clobber the kid, and I'm not saying go be dirty player, but hard fouls, contest shots, then go to the line and earn it. But I want to see his zone. I want to see his zone and see Rainier Beach not get so many layups. Make them make some shots from the outside with a hand up in their face. I mean, this is ridiculous. He's too good of a coach for this. I mean, it can't be this easy for Rainier Beach, inside, outside. You can't give up both.
And once again, we are astounded at your lack of opinion. The guru, Bill Ellaby.
Well, you know, Coach Clyde is a great coach. I mean, he coached at West Seattle last year. They almost went to state. And, I mean, he does really good with his kids. He has a really good system. But when you're playing Rainier Beach, you're going to have to adjust. You can't. The game plan is not working. So what do we have next?
You know, it seems like it wasn't that long ago, again, that we were talking about a broadcaster who said, tell it like it is. If you are too young to remember Howard Cosell.
Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites, Howard Cosell. Man. Him and Dick Vitale are the GOATs.
Shot put up by Belen Mazza doesn't go. And down on the floor, but back up is Petty. And the shot is blocked. Beckham King's shot is blocked. But he gets it back and lays it up and in. And I guess that messages don't come weak around here. I think King got caught in between. Should I gather myself and dunk it, or should I let? And by that time, the Beach player had recovered it, blocked the shot.
Well, I think Rainier Beach's athleticism is so high. I mean, these guys jump above the rim. Powers, Petty, Morris. I mean, these brothers. You're talking about some kids who are high flyers.
King falls away from the right side. Shot from 15 feet doesn't go. Beach with the ball. Beach with a 41-19 lead. Rico Robinson out on top. Ball over to Powers. Powers drives on the right side. Pulls up. Powers shot goes in and out. Beckham King with another rebound. I wonder how many of those he's got. Brings the ball up court himself. Christophilus now back to King. King looks at the three, doesn't take it. Christophilus looks at the three, doesn't take it. Drives down the lane, falls down. Ball's on the ground. And we've got a kick the ball. That will be turned back over to Rainier Beach.
I wouldn't mind seeing Christophilus and King run a pick and roll, isolation. Seattle Prep are doing too much passing the ball around, and they're getting too many turnovers. trying to do something out the ordinary.
Dre Morris misses a pass from the outside. Caden Powers gets the rebound and drops in a little 7-footer straight away. Beach up 24 now. Beckham King drives high, arching shot, doesn't go. Looked like it was going to go in and out. Shot doesn't go from Nirvan Misra, rebounded by Beach. Rico Robinson in the front court. Caden Powers from 3. That shot doesn't go. Once again, back and forth action.
If he makes that one, we got to get out of here. I mean, he already has 11 points right now.
King outside the three-point line, goes to the left side. That shot off the front of the rim doesn't go. And then quickly down the other way to Morris for a layup from the right side. Beach up 26 right now with 1:55 here to go in the half. Stopoulos up the other way. Defense over-aggressive. Just a taste by Maceo Rivers. Foul called on the right by Rainier Beach Vikings. And as you've mentioned before, Mike Bethea, known for not taking the gas pedal off.
Well, that definitely won't happen because his kids don't take it off. They know what's expected of them. They play hard the whole 32 minutes, and he's not going to let the gas pedal. You're right. But this kid at the free throw line right here, he's an excellent shooter, and he hasn't got nothing to go down. He has to get just maybe these free throws will help him get loose. This kid right here can really shoot the basketball.
Nirvan Misra makes the first free throw. 45-20 now. Beach on top. Second free throw is up. That one is good as well. 45-21. Jalen Petty brings the ball quickly in the front court. Over to Robinson. Robinson probes in the lane, spins, falls away from.
What a tough shot.
Hit the bucket.
What a tough shot right there by Rico.
And I think he got the foul call as well. So another opportunity for Beach. This is at least the third time that Beach has hit a bucket and then gotten a foul call and an opportunity for a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Well, I was talking to Coach Mike earlier, and I was like, if Rico Robinson can kind of get back to his form of scoring the basketball, because he sacrificed a lot for his teammates. But it's time for him to get back scoring. Once he gets back scoring like he's doing right now, like he did the last game at O'Day, it's a state championship for Rainier Beach. I mean, these guys are playing at such a high level of basketball right now.
And the foul shot is good, so it does turn into a three-point. And quickly, Beckham King again the other way, turnaround 15-footer from the left side goes, blocks the shot of Denise the other way. And
well, I think, we're really seeing Beckham King, he needs to get stronger. We see that. He needs to run the court harder. We see that. But what we also see is his super versatility. He's blocking shots. He's bringing the ball up the court. He's shooting threes. He's tip-ins. He's dribbling. I mean, this kid is very versatile for 6'9".
And speaking of that, ball is tapped away. And
it comes off the glass.
Off the glass.
I knew it was coming.
The guru called it. Jalen Petty slams it through. Showtime.
Knew that was coming. I see Rico setting it up. And I think Petty's thinking in his mind, next time, put it up higher on the glass. We practice this too much at practice. Put it up higher for me.
Weingartner coming down the other way for Seattle Prep, puts up a shot that doesn't go, but foul called. He'll have the opportunity to be at the line. 56 seconds left here in the half. Weingartner's shot is good. That pulls Prep back to within 26, 50-24, an opportunity to cut that lead in half. Into the game, Leo Harnato. I'm saying that correctly for Prep. Next shot from Weingartner is good. 25-point lead for Beach Petty. Rico Robinson from the right side. 3-ball bounces high, doesn't go, drops, hits the top of the backboard and drops into it, but the ref says no.
Well, it's funny to see Rico Robinson get so excited it went in, but that's what shooters do. When they get those bounces, they're in a good space.
Mr. brings the ball into, or that's actually that. Christopoulos brings the ball in the front court. Christopoulos with the ball outside the three-point line. Rises, puts up the shot, leaning in, spread his legs. That shot goes down from about 10 feet. 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jalen Petty with the ball. Jalen Petty dribbles back and forth between his legs, drives on the right-hand side, ball over to Robinson. 20 seconds, 1 second less on the shooting clock. And Beach loses the ball. Christophoulos inside to Hartnell. Shot drops. Foul called. And an opportunity for Seattle Prep to get a three-point play the old-fashioned way.
Nice pass by Rico, but what I love from Seattle Prep, Cutie made the shot here, number 12, Leo, is the fact that he shows some emotion. That's what I want to see, some emotion from Seattle Prep. I want to see some fight, some fire. Like, you have to match Rainier Beach's energy. We already know they have the most talent in Metro, but they also play harder than you. So you're getting beat by Rainier Beach on 2 levels, talent and hustle. That can't happen.
Makes the shot. Jalen Petty with the ball, kicks it out to 3. That doesn't go, and we'll either have an offensive foul or a defensive foul. And I think you hit it on the head, Guru. They're calling an offensive foul on Jalen Petty, a little bit out of control. 2.5 seconds left. Prep will inbound the ball from the far baseline.
And Dre Morris was looking at his chops. He's waiting for the ball. You can see him disappointed.
Ball comes into King. 1 second, puts up a shot, at least hits the back of the rim. And Bill, at halftime, Rainier Beach Vikings 50, Seattle Prep Panthers 30.
Rainier Beach Vikings. I thought it was going to be closer, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was going to be a little closer than this. I thought Prep would play better. But I didn't know how good Rainier Beach was going to really play. And we see they are really clicking right now. Everybody playing together, and everybody's hitting shots. I mean, everybody's into the act right now.
And halfway to the century mark with 50 points at the half. I'm going to turn it over to Daniel Bellis here, but I do want to remind everybody once again that Call to Conscience Black History Month Museum. It's a guided tour. Saturday, February 1st will be the opening day. Opening ceremonies will be at 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. The first tour will take place at 11. The Seattle Black Panther chapter of the Black Panther Party will again be having an exhibit. Just amazing. If you don't know about the history of the Seattle Black Panther Party, it was the second chapter formed outside of California. A couple of 18 and 19-year-olds, Aaron Dixon and Elmer Dixon, 18 and 19, when they formed this incredible organization that did something that had never been done before, which was this thing that is now taken for granted called the Seattle Breakfast Program or the Free Breakfast Program. That is a program, this thing that is now a national institution, was actually started by the Seattle chapter of the Black Panther Party. Other things that I'll tell you about the Call to Conscience, and you've got it up there. Go to, you can see some of the exhibits that will be up there. For those of you who are from Tacoma, yes, we're introducing Tacoma into this with something called T. Hurd's Tacoma. And so Tony Hurd, a business owner and longtime Tacoma resident, is gathering memorabilia from a lot of different things that have taken place over the course of history in Tacoma, and we'll be presenting that. So along with Seattle, we'll have T. Hurd's Tacoma. Right now, I'm going to go to Daniel Bell. Bill, anything you want to say before we take it away for halftime?
I want to say about Elmer Dixon. I mean, I've been to some of his trainings. The man is so smart. He's so brilliant. He's taught me so much. Not only about the Black Panther Party and their movement, but just about blacks in general being professional and us understanding that we have to keep on fighting to be free here in America, to get our rights, to get these jobs, to own our own businesses, and to come together as a community. And Elmer Dixon, he's just a great role model for me. He's a great man.
Role model for a lot. Mr. Bellis, take it away.
All right, thank you. We are live here at Crawford Court, halftime 50-30 with number 1, Rainier Beach leading Seattle Prep here at your halftime reports. And as advertised earlier this season, Beach won over Prep by over 20 to 30 points and leading there. So right now they're leading by 20. So if things continue, it'll be just like the first meeting earlier this year that was at Prep. But as the series standings have made a couple of changes in the last couple of minutes. Garfield has defeated Nathan Hale, and O'Day did beat West Seattle. So as things check in right now, O'Day and Garfield are tied for second, although O'Day owns the tiebreaker. And so O'Day currently in second, Garfield in third. This removes the chance for Rainier Beach to clinch the regular season championship tonight. They can't do that due to Garfield winning. But if they do defeat Seattle Prep, that does mean that they will clinch a first-round bye in the championship for Metro. So something to play for right there. If they do beat Seattle Prep tonight, as they are currently leading right now by 20, they will clinch a first-round bye in the Metro Championship to be joined by either O'Day, Garfield, or Seattle Prep, who are within half a game of each other. Right now, O'Day and Garfield are half a game up because they played a game and already scored and won their games. Seattle Prep sitting in fourth place right there, half a game out. A loss would still keep them in fourth place because the Eastside Catholic is 2 games down from them at 6-5 on the season. Although they are 5 out of the 6 teams have clinched their spots in the Metro Championship bracket. When you make the Metro Championship, you get an automatic berth to district. If you lose in the championship, you don't get eliminated. You will go to the districts, the Sea King districts up there in Bellevue. So no matter what, the top 6 get to make it. So right now, 5 out of 6 teams are clinched. West Seattle is the last team that needs to clinch, and due to their loss to O'Day earlier, they're now only 1 game above Roosevelt. So that can still go either way for that last team in the Metro Championship Series, which will be starting after the season stops in just a couple of weeks here. So there you go. O'Day's currently sitting in the second spot. They do have the tiebreaker in Garfield because they beat them, but they still have to play their second matchup in later this next week. So that may change that tiebreaker. But for as it is right now, O'Day does own that tiebreaker. If you look at the Sound Division, you can see that Bishop Blanchette has been running things, and they are in first place. They can, let's see, they can clinch a home playoff game tonight with a win and a Lakeside loss. So if Bishop Blanchette wins tonight and Lakeside loses, Bishop Blanchette will clinch a home playoff game in the Sound Division. In the Sound Division, let's see, Bishop Blanchette is playing at Cleveland tonight. Lakeside is Lakeside isn't playing tonight. So actually, just if Bishop Blanchette wins, they clinch that home playoff game. And that is for the Metro qualifier. All these teams in the Sounds are playing in the Metro qualifier, no matter how these records end up. The top 3 will get home games. So that's Bishop Blanchette, Franklin, and Ballard as it sits right now. Lakeside, Seattle Academy, and Ingram will have to play on the road. So, like I said, if Bishop Blanchette does win tonight, they clinch a home game in that Metro qualifier. There you go. And no matter what, as we go right back to the Mountain, Roosevelt will clinch a first-round bye, or West Seattle. Whoever ends up finishing in 7th place will clinch a first round in the Metro qualifier. They still have to play their way into districts that way. In the 2A, it's a little bit more. Nathan Hale plays in the Mountain Division, so they already clinch one of the 2 spots. They get to go to districts in 2A. So no matter that they are winless in the conference, they still get to clinch that first because they play in the Mountain, which is tier above the Sound. So the other team that will make it is either going to be Cleveland or Chief Sealth in 2A. And Cleveland recently beat Chief Sealth, getting their first district game. So that actually puts them in the catbird seat as it sits right now, just a half a game up over Chief Sealth. But only one of these 2 teams are going to go to districts out of 2A, either Cleveland or Chief Sealth. The other team will be sitting at home after districts. When you take a look at the top 20, as we mentioned just a second ago, Garfield having defeated Ethan Hale 78-38. O'Day defeated West Seattle 73-49. Auburn Mountain View stayed undefeated with a win over Kit Meridian. And also Mount Spokane on the east side defeating 2A team Shadle Park 74-67. Meade defeating University 68-54. And Heritage with an upset over number 19 Mountain View, 50-48, that being final over there. Kennewick with a dominating bombing performance versus Pasco, 65-25. Pasco only had 7 points by the half and ended up scoring a little bit more in that second half, but 65-25 was the final. Number 17 Kennewick with the victory. We'll be back in just a minute or two with your second half action right here on your community radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio, with Rainier Beach leading Prep 50-30. Enjoy these commercial breaks while we're at it.
Generational wealth. Generational wealth. Generational wealth. What is generational wealth? We asked our communities, and this is what they had to say.
To me, generational wealth means access to joy. Money doesn't buy happiness, but it can buy a lot of things that make it easier. I find that when your basic needs are met, it's a lot easier to work on other things. Like even for myself as an artist, like I'm not the best creative, I'm not the best artist when my basic needs aren't being met, and not having to worry about that for yourself, but also for the people closest to you, like your loved ones. To me, that's the beauty of generational wealth. To me, generational wealth is community. It's being able to talk to people and figure out what they need and help them. I feel like especially in Seattle,
This campaign to create awareness to generational wealth is brought to you by the Department of Neighborhood's Generational Wealth Initiative, the Washington Housing Finance Commission, and Rainier Avenue Radio App. Welcome back to second half action. Rico Robinson stripped of the ball. Misra beams it up and hits a bucket to pull Seattle Prep right out of the chute at halftime, back within 18, and they've apparently come out with some energy.
Well, Mitch was on my mind all halftime, and I just said it off the air, and I want to see him come out here and get some shots to go down. He's a much better player than he's shown.
And Powers puts up a little flip shot that does go, but there was a foul called on the floor, so the bucket will not count.
I like that foul. I don't mind that foul. I want to see some resistance. You're supposed to get 3 or 4 fouls. That means you're playing hard. If you don't have that many fouls, I think you're not playing hard.
Powers inbounds the ball to Petty. And another foul. Did you like that foul?
Let's contest everything. Passes.
And speaking of which, Jeffco gets the ball
Seattle Prep
down to Christopoulos, and Christopoulos with the layup. And guess what? Mike Bethea said, "Whoa, hold on, wait a minute, timeout." So Seattle Prep comes out down 20, gets a couple steals, pulls back within 16.
Well, I think like everybody, including me, we're sitting here saying, oh, they're going to come out here and get blown out and the game is over. Well, it's not over. It's still basketball to be played. The Seattle Prep is showing us that. 2 quick fouls on Beach, and hey, we're off and running.
So Bethea calls timeout. Pulls the Beach Boys over to the sideline and says, "Gentlemen, would you like some tea and crumpets?" I don't think that's what he said.
Oh, no.
Said something to him.
Well, I won't repeat what he said on the air, but
Jalen Petty brings the ball up out of backcourt. Ball now in the hands of Powers. Manise gets it, loses it. Mike Manise quickly up the other way. Christopoulos drops a nice little inside pass off. And Nicholas Shano gets the layup. And suddenly we are talking about a game again.
in and out.
Pulls
In and
up
out.
for
They're off
three.
and
Shot
running.
doesn't go. There was
They're
an
off and
open
running.
King. King was open under the hoop, gets the ball. Pass was kind of late, but puts it down. And Seattle Prep now down by 12 with only 6:45. It's still 6:45 here to go in the third quarter.
Well, they say basketball's a game of runs, and we're seeing this run right here. Seattle Prep on an 8-0 run, and I hear the building getting a little quiet. I'm getting excited because I want to see a good game. I want to see them challenge Rainier Beach. They're 12-4. Play as good as your record, Seattle Prep. Show me you care. Show me you want to win this game.
Trey Morris
Touch
pulls up
Metro
the
League.
dribble, puts the ball to Manise. Manise back out to Robinson. 17 seconds
Now
on
they're
the
playing
shot clock.
defense.
Caden Powers with the ball out on top. 13 seconds. Powers pulls up from three. Shot doesn't
Oh!
go. Petty rises high and tips the ball in. Wow. showing off his athleticism. Petty.
I mean, he plays above the rim. For a kid that small, it's just kind of incredible.
And Manish gets a steal and is fouled in the backcourt.
I've been watching Seattle Prep do this all game, these backdoor cuts. They're barely getting them by. I want to see King go ahead and go to the basket on that. Because Rainier Beach is too quick, and they can recover and get their hands on ball.
So with the foul, ball will be inbounded in backcourt. Rico Robinson looking to get it in. Finally gets the ball into Morris. Pressured immediately. Ball is actually tipped again. Misra has it. Gives it to King. King goes inside. And will they call an offensive foul or a defensive foul? And it looks like it's an offensive foul. Do you agree with that, Mr. Elby?
I don't agree with that because I don't think it was set. It's a bang-bang play, so it could be a tough call. I know that. I ref basketball on the weekends. It could be a tough call, but I don't think he was set there.
Ball in the hands of Morris. Ball now back in the hands of Petty. Jalen Petty across the half-court line, defended by Misra. Gets through all of Caden Powers on the left-hand side. Powers into the lane. Shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Jeffcoat. Picks up his dribble. Gets the ball to King. King almost loses the ball. And now in the corner, Misra from the corner doesn't go. King goes after the rebound, doesn't get it. Misra gets inside and gets it and pulls Seattle Prep back within 12.
Misra's in double figures now to join King in double figures. The Stars are playing for Seattle Prep.
Rico Robinson from three, shot doesn't go. Misra angrily grabs the rebound, pulls it down. Ball now in the hands of Christopoulos.
I like
an opportunity to make this a 10-point game.
I like that snarl right there, rebound.
Misra pulls up from
I'm waiting.
Bounces, doesn't go. Manice with the rebound. Petty with the ball on the left side. The far side from us. Drops the pass to Powers, defended by Misra. Powers backs him down, turns, fires, shot doesn't go. Rebounded by Hartnell.
Kenneth Powers wanted to make that shot. I can see the frustration in his face right there. Kind of pressing a little bit.
And driving to the hoop, shot doesn't go, though. Christopoulos, nice move to get there, but you got to finish.
Right there.
Morris doesn't pull up. Go to the hoop. Shot is blocked by King. King puts his hands on his face in frustration, does not agree. But Morris is going to go to the line and be rewarded for going to the hoop.
Well, somebody has talked to Coach. One of the coaches have talked to Dre Morris because I thought he was going to shoot that three ball. But as this game goes on, I can see he's driving to the basket, and he's intently driving to the basket. So that's his plan tonight, to get to the basket and not be so one-dimensional. And I'm glad he's doing it. He's really spending his game. He's a sophomore with all these offers, but he's getting better.
First shot by Dre Morris is good. Puts Beach back up by 13. 4:39 here to go in the third quarter.
Well, you got Mason Rivers came in the game, and then you have Michael McNeese, who's basically a starter based on his stats. I mean, he could be a starter. So he has no drop-off when he has the subs in the game.
Second shot by Morris goes down quickly into front court.
I like that.
Aggressively to the hoop is Christopoulos off the right side, off the glass.
I love Christopoulos, man. He has a good game. Very smart kid.
Manice turns, gets the ball out to Petty. Petty for the three. Petty's three. Money. Jalen Petty. You need a bucket? I got you.
Well, that's his third three-point shot of the game.
And inside, shot point blank range doesn't go. Rebounded by Powers. Out to Morris. Morris brings the ball up. Steadies the team at half court. Powers with the ball now outside at the insignia, the half-court insignia. Ball comes loose, picked up by Maceo Parker, and potentially a foul. It looks like, yes, it is going to be a foul on Kellen Matt for Seattle Prep. The Rainier Beach lead back up to 15, 57-42 with 3:54 here to go. In the third quarter, and Maceo Rivers is going to be at the line.
I mean, Maceo Rivers last year was a starter, averaging 13, 14 points. This year he's coming off the bench. So that should tell you how good this Rainier Beach team is with the addition of Petty and Morris and the McNeese brothers. They're just so deep. And Maceo was an all-metro football player, so I talked to Maceo, a week or two back, and he said he's trying to make a decision between football, basketball. He's leaning towards football right now.
First shot by Rivers is good. Puts Beach back up by 16. Next shot by Rivers. Bounces in and out. Nice hustle for the ball. Beach does recover the ball. Rivers has it back out to Petty on top. Looking in the corner for Morris. Nice dish off inside to Manise for the layup. Great ball movement by Rainier Beach. And suddenly Beach is back up by 18 now with 3:37 here to go in the third quarter.
And I'm just going to say it. I've never seen Michael McNeese miss a layup. I'm sure he's missed one, but I haven't seen it. He makes his layups. You have some players out here missing layups. So he's so efficient. You know, layups aren't a given. You still have to make your layup.
And Christopoulos being aggressive here again. A nice little scoop shot from the right side. Petty pulls up for three. Petty answers with the three ball. Watch me do this.
He's like a machine. I mean, it's like he's like playing a video game. It's the same shot every time. His jumper's wet. He's quick as a cat. He's jumping through the ceiling. No way.
Go quickly, ball down, tipped away though. That was an excellent play if you were a defensive back. But they're calling that off of Petty.
Well, I don't think that was his call. He made it, but the ref asked him to make it because he couldn't see it. So, for me, let's get it right. Let's just do a jump ball.
Baleen Meza, who played defensive back on that play, got the ball. Weingartner into the front court over to the right side. Jeffcoat with it now, puts up a three. Jeffcoat's three does not go. Petty high up in the air for the rebound. Brings the ball on the left-hand side. Petty into the corner. Caden Powers drives into the lane, defended there. Ball knocked away, gets it back. Maceo Rivers now with the ball in that left-hand corner, looking inside to Manise. Manise with the ball. Ball slapped around, wrist slapped around, and a foul called as Manise grabs his wrist just to accentuate. Look, I got fouled.
I mean, for me, I have a problem with that call. And I know I'm looking from a scout maybe perspective or maybe a fan perspective, but let's see how the Prep give him a chance to come back and win. I mean, you're calling every foul for Rainier Beach. You let Rainier Beach reach in there and grab Prep, but Prep can't do that to them. So I want to see the refs kind of back up. Let the kids kind of play a little bit.
First shot by Manise goes. Second shot does not go. Weingartner with the ball. Brings the ball up. Pass tipped away in the corner intended. And two refs look at each other. A pass that was, again, intended for Kellen Mack goes out of bounds, and they're going to say the ball belongs to Beach.
But once again, the second time in a row that the refs are looking at each other, what's the call, what's the call? Somebody has to see the call. You got three refs out there. We got 6 eyes out there.
Caden Powers from the left side. Three ball bounces high off the rim. Another rebound for Beckham King. I am curious how many of those he has tonight. Spins from the right side to the left side. Pulls up just inside the free throw line. Shot doesn't go. Jalen Petty with another rebound for him. A kind of lob, nice pass, and recovered and put up in by Caden Powers. Beach back up by 22.
I mean, what a high-level pass right there. It was a no-looker, and it got right to the rim. Great pass by Jalen Petty.
The shot put up from the left elbow, bounces off the front of the rim, rebounded by Maceo Parker. Ball stolen back away, but Rainier Beach has it, and then Seattle Prep gets it, and we're going to have a foul on the floor as the shot by Kellen Matt layup goes in, but foul called way before then, and it'll be side out.
I think what Jalen Petty just showed me is that he can pass the ball. We know going to New Mexico, he can score, but he's gonna have to pass the ball. He's gonna have some veteran players around him, some other guys who are All-Americans from other states just like him. And can he make them guys better? And he just showed you he can.
Ball inside, nice little pass and a nice shot from Ellen Meza, 6-foot junior. Gets the bucket. Maceo Rivers for three. Maceo Rivers leaves his wrist up in the air to say, yeah, that one was going in. 69-46 now. 1:25 here to go in the third quarter. Beckham King with the ball. Misra cuts through. Beckham King with the smaller player on him. Stops, spins, goes to the hoop. Shot goes up, bounces off the rim, and does not go in. Do you like that aggression from Beckham King? Was that what you wanted to see?
I love it. I love him being aggressive. I love him being close to the basket, taking that shot for anything instead of being out there behind the 3-point line. But, Seattle Prep's down 3. They were down 20 at halftime. So they've come out with a lot more fire. They've come out executing on offense. Where was this to start the game?
Well, that With that being said, Beach is up 23 now. But there was a nice 8-0 run to start the second half. And they hung around at 10 and 12. How did we get to 23 so fast?
Rainier Beach, they have so many weapons. You said it. Mr. Rivers coming up here, hitting a three-point shot, letting his hand hang, swagging down the court. You got Knowledge right in here. The freshman comes in, and he's going to come in. He's playing well. Michael Manich comes in. He plays well. Like, everybody for Rainier Beach is contributing.
Both shots. I bet the team going down. Knowledge right, the player you were just talking about with the ball. Across the half-court line, defended by Mika. We've got a turnover. A foul, actually.
I think Coach Mike does not like that call. He feels there wasn't enough. And I think for the ref, there's no need talking to Coach Mike within when he's upset about a call. You're not going to win that argument. You got the whistle. You made your call. On to the next play. That was an and one for me.
King drives in the lane and nice little flip shot with the right hand moving left. Prep now within 20. Powers drops a pass off. And Maceo Rivers throws up a shot with the right hand. It doesn't go. Knowledge right gets it, puts up a shot that bounces off the back of the rim, doesn't go. Misra picks up his dribble, bounces the ball off of Caden Powers' shins and out of bounds with 38 seconds left. Seattle Prep down 69-49, which means 20 points, which means that's what they were down at the half. So we're right back where we started.
Well, if you want to take something positive from that, you can. That Seattle Prep is coming out, playing harder in the second half. And
nice
one,
pass
no
from
call.
King to Misra. Misra shot does go in up off the glass. Heavily defended, but gets it to go in. 20 seconds left here now. Rico Robinson back. Well, that's Jalen Petty with the ball. Petty pulls up from three. That one doesn't go. Misra with the rebound. 10 seconds to go. Misra driving up court. 8 seconds on the shot clock. 7 seconds. Misra throws a pass to number 10. Made a shot. Doesn't go. 3 seconds. Number 3 puts up a shot. Doesn't go. Weingartner's shot doesn't go off the rim. And so with the third quarter in the books, Rainier Beach Vikings 69, the Seattle Prep Panthers 51. Mr. Bellis, do we have anything?
Quite a couple of things have developed over in the Sound Division, and Bishop Blanchette getting a win, and that guarantees them a home playoff game in the Metro qualifiers against their opponents, which was Cleveland. And Franklin also getting a win tonight as well. They are now solidly in second place in the Sound. 9-3 over their opponent tonight, which was Ingram. In I believe the final there was 77-47. Bishop Blanchette defeating Cleveland 70-50 in that final right there. Bishop Blanchette clinching a home playoff game in the Metro qualifiers with that win, though.
Well, they're starting to shape up. I know you're looking forward to these Metro League playoffs. Bring back memories for you?
Oh, a lot of memories. A lot of memories as a player and as a coach, but more as a player because, those are times you don't forget for the rest of your life. All the competitive games, all the fun games, all the packed houses. It's going to be some competitive basketball.
Stoffels with the ball out on top, defended by right over to King, defended by Powers. King shakes right, goes back left, drops a pass down low to Jeffcoat. Ball is knocked out of bounds. And with 18 seconds on the shot clock, Seattle Prep Panthers down by 18 will inbound the ball on their own baseline. Ball comes into King.
Seattle Prep won the third quarter by 2 points. So, for them, that should be something to build on.
Jeffcoat misses a shot inside, battles for the rebound. Ball comes away. Jalen Petty with it. Tries to get a pass that is blocked. Back quickly the other way, not looking for the ball. Was for somebody who didn't see the ball coming. Christopoulos makes a nice recovery. and buries a 3 ball, and suddenly Seattle Prep back within 15. Jalen Petty answers. It seems like every time Prep makes a run, Jalen Petty says, "Give me the ball," and puts the ball in the hoop.
I mean, I got Jalen Petty on my scorecard. I got him for 27. It's not the official, so maybe I missed 2 or added 2. We'll get the official after the game, but Jalen Petty is playing at a high level tonight. I mean,
you've played with a lot of players. You were one yourself. What is it like to have a player like that on your team?
I mean, it's great because he's going to push you to play your best basketball, and his inspiring spirit and how hard he works. It reminds me of Nate Robinson when he was at Beach watching him play with Jamal Crawford and Ricky Frazier and Big Dad King. I mean, he's a spark plug. He's just always coming. He's always coming. And he inspires his teammates to play that hard, too.
And he brings the ball up, drops the pass off. Turn around. Jumper by Caden Powers, and that puts Beach back up by 18 with 6:46 left to go in the game. Defensive pressure applied in the backcourt. Knowledge right, defending Christopoulos. Christopoulos fakes, goes right, goes back left, ball on the floor.
Too much dribbling.
Timeout on the floor to the visiting Seattle Prep.
And I think the coach agreed with you because you called timeout to talk with him about something.
Let's swing the ball around. You know, Rainier Beach got them quick hands. Them guys are playing hard basketball. And we got to give Mike Bethea some credit with his defense. Like, you know, Mike Bethea was one of them players when he played for Franklin in the 70s where he played full court defense. He's one of the best defenders in the Metro League history, and his kids exemplify him. They play defense very hard in every possession.
Coming up on Monday, something that I know the guru doesn't want to talk about, the Rainier Beach Vikings and the Cottonville Bulldogs.
Man, it just gets my adrenaline going. I can't even sit still when I hear that game. Like, it's just going to be so much energy in the building. So many bragging rights. The kids know each other. The coaches know each other. Their families, the aunties and uncles know each other. It's a great community event, and everybody's going to be there hyped up.
We will be broadcasting that game here live.
Get your popcorn ready.
On Rainier Avenue Radio World. Beckham King with the ball tapped away, puts up a flip shot anyway, plays through the foul and gets the bucket. And they're going to count it.
I like Beckham King running the basket doing that. I mean, we said before, and we can see he's frail, he's not strong, but he just shows strength in that player right there. And Beckham King can play in Division I basketball in a year or two to me. Get a little stronger. He has all the intangibles. He has the love for the game. Develop his body. He could be there.
And so with 6:19 left here to go in the game, Beckham King has an opportunity and does bring Seattle Prep back within 14.
If I'm Coach Mike, I'm disappointed and let down for Rainier Beach right now. And that's their energy.
And Micah Manise drives to the hoop, rises in the air, gets bumped, keeps rising in the air, flips the ball off the glass and into the hoop, and then flexes his arms as if to say, yeah.
But that's what I was talking about earlier when he has guys off the bench who come in and give him a spark. So if the starters aren't playing good, you can have a seat right here next to me. I got somebody who's going to come in and play.
And Manise completes the three-point play, as you may have heard over the PA system. Prep almost loses the ball, does lose the ball. And again, now Weingartner gets it back. Christopoulos for three, buries the three ball, and Prep just won't go away.
I mean, Nico Christopoulos, quiet as kept, is one of the better point guards in the Metro League. He's so consistent every game, and he's hitting open shots. The kid can play basketball.
Caden Powers three doesn't go. And who's that man? Number 12, Micah Manise with the rebound and the bucket. Weingartner with the ball out on top, drives to the right side, passes off to Christopoulos. Christopoulos having a very aggressive shooting basketball game here. Hits a 12-footer on the move,
He's
right
in the
going
zone.
left.
He's in the zone right now. He can't hear the crowd. He can't see nobody. It's just going up.
And a pass attempt that fails, but there was contact involved, which is why the pass looked like a dying duck.
I mean, for me right now, and within 14 points, Coach Crawley makes a sub. He takes out Beckham King. There's no time to take out Beckham King. He's your best player. They're on the comeback, and you take him out the game. I hope he's sitting down for 30 seconds. He gets back in the game because you need him out there.
Jalen Petty gets the ball, decides to go one-on-one, gets the shot off, and, of course, the player was in his jersey trying to defend him and gets the foul call.
Well, I can see why that happened. You know, the prep kids are out there playing, and it's just like every time he shoots, it's going in. So they were trying to contest it a little too much right there. But Jalen Petty, special young man, gets so much lift on his shot.
First shot by Petty is good. Second shot by Petty. That one's good, too. This is unofficial, but, Guru, what do you have now for Petty on the score sheet?
I got Petty up here for 29.
Some folks thought that might have been traveling by Christopoulos as the ball rolled on his back. Shot missed at the inside. Quickly down the other way. Morris with the ball to Petty. Petty now for three. That shot off the back of the rim doesn't go. Rebounded and then stolen away by Caden Powers. Lays the ball up with a no-look pass to Dre Morris that Dre lays in.
I mean, if Caden Powers has improved something to me more than anything in this game, that's his passing. I mean, he's really making some pinpoint passes, making his teammates better. Really playing like the leader of this Rainier Beach team right now, him and Jalen Petty.
And Petty, once again, rises high for a rebound in an area that the ball was up for grabs, gets fouled. Dre Morris drives, pulls up just inside the three-point line. Shot doesn't go. Ball rebounded, and Dre Morris gets it, lays it up over the rim, steals the pass, drives, and gets the bucket. You can't be careless with the ball around the Vikings.
I got him in double figures now. You know, that play right there, it brought a smile to my face because I just love his hustle. I love the hunger. That's what I was talking about earlier. It's one thing to have more talent, but it's another thing to play harder than somebody. And that's what this Beach team does. Dre Morris is playing harder.
And with 3:50 left here in the game, Beach back up to that 20-point lead after Seattle Prep got it down as low as 12. Misra with the ball out on top, defended by Maceo Rivers. Beckham King passes up a shot, gets a shot over to an open player for a three, and Christopoulos, who's on fire, buries the three-pointer.
I mean, that hoop right now looks like an ocean to him right now. He's just throwing it in there. You know, his brother John played it all day, averaged 20 points. They stay in the gym. I mean, Christopoulos is really hot.
And as soon as they do something, Mr. Jalen Petty gets the ball and says, everybody relax, and hits a two-point bucket. Pass intended for nobody. Dre Morris goes back and gets it. Jalen Petty drives on the baseline, dishes off a little pass to Manish. And they're going to call that out of bounds.
But now they call that a foul.
Oh, okay. Well, that's going to send Jalen Petty to the line with 3:14 left. Beach up by 20 and an opportunity for, they call them this for a reason, correct me if I'm wrong, free throws. I think the anticipation is supposed to be a shot that you're supposed to be making without being challenged. That has not always been the case, but I think the Beach is doing a good job with their free throws tonight. Both shots by Jalen Petty are good. Beach back up by 22. A little pressure applied in backcourt from Dre Morris to Christopoulos. Ball to King. King fouled by Maceo Rivers. Rivers like, huh? What? Huh?
I just want to see Nico Christopoulos have a little heat check right now. He's made his last 4 or 5 shots. Get a ball to Nico, get out the way.
And an attempt to do that is tapped away. Beckham King with it
now
now.
Petty's on him right now, trying to stop him, slow him down, because Petty realizes Nico's hot, so he's taking on the challenge.
And King inside gets a pass and lays the ball up off of the glass to pull Prep back within 20. Morris gets a pass, jumps, stops, pop, bucket. Dre Morris.
That was sweet as butter right there.
Christopoulos drive, balls goes off of, I think, his foot. Yes, it does, and that'll be the ball turned back over to Rainier Beach. Beach with 91 points. 2:34 left to go in this game. Rico Robinson comes back in. Maceo Rivers, 2:34. Beach up by 22, 91 to 69. Does this look more or less like the score you thought you'd see at the beginning of the game?
I mean, it does. I knew Beach would score 95 to 100 points tonight. I thought Seattle Prep would start a little faster, but they're scoring second half. They've had a really good second half. They have something to take from this, but Rainier Beach is always going to score like this.
And a lot of passing. Beach with a lot of inside passing. Jalen Pelly ends up with the ball. Could have been one of 3 players, but Petty gets the layup. 93-69. Ball down low to Weingartner.
That's just so beautiful to see.
Or excuse me, Nicholas Channel. I'm sorry, what'd you say, Bill?
That's so beautiful to see Rainier Beach playing like that. And that's why they're the heavy favorite for me for the Winter State Championship, because it plays like that. They enjoy playing with each other.
Quickly in the front court, Kalen Powers. That was a hard foul. And he'll go to the line.
Well, I like that foul right there. Nicholas Chinano, yeah, he's a senior. Yeah, I remember him. I like that foul because, you can't allow Rainier Beach to come in here and do what they want to do. You got to make them earn it, and he's earning it right now at the line.
For Seattle Prep, number 14, Joe Lauder. And for Rainier Beach, number 24, Marcus Hillary.
And the second free throw goes in and out. First one went in. Beach up by 25 now. 1:53 left here in the game. Beckham King looks to pass the ball. He's hammered. Teammates pull him up, help him up.
I mean, Beckham King, his dad got drafted by the Sonics in 1991. He was the 14th pick from Nebraska, 7'2" Rich King. He played the NBA for 7 years. He had so many surgeries, like 6 of them, to be exact. And so, he's playing for a legacy with his dad. He's playing for the love of the game. And I love this kid right here and his family.
And King doing an outstanding job, not only on the offensive end, but defensively grabbing rebounds in the box shot in there too.
Yeah, he definitely has over 10, 12 rebounds for sure. I mean, he's had a real good game. I mean, I got him for, I think, 20, 24 or something like that.
Dre Morris with the ball, puts a shot up that bounces off the rim, doesn't go. Christopoulos with the rebound, brings the ball up into half court, a minute 30 left to go to the game. King with a nice pass to Jeffco. Jeffco was so open, it didn't shoot it, but he does end up getting the bucket.
Well, they say he heard footsteps. But I'm gonna say he was scared. I mean, go up in there. Rainier Beach does not have a big man down there like that. Way downtown.
Second team shot doesn't go. Christopoulos, heat check. Christopoulos shot. This one bounces out. Another rebound. Shano gets it. That doesn't go. Again, battling on the ball. King gets it inside. His shot is blocked from behind by Manise. But they'll call a foul on that block, and Beckham King will go back to the line again.
I mean, remember what I said earlier in the game? I was worried about the others, and it's definitely come to fruition. You see Beckham King has over 20 points. You see Nico's getting close to 20. You see Misra has double figures. But who else? And that's the thing about Seattle Prep. They don't have the depth that Rainier Beach has. I mean, they have 75 points on Rainier Beach. And to me, if I'm Coach Mike, We got to talk about that. That's too many points for Rainier Beach team.
Oh, on the baseline.
That was
You
nasty.
could smell that coming. Hayden Powers rises and jams it through with the right hand from the right side, from the left side.
Well, I think he's won the Rainier Beach dunk contest tonight. That was nasty.
25 seconds.
Another
and
one.
A dunk, a lob that for Hayden Powers that doesn't go.
Technical foul. You know, I'm kind of with the fans on this one. You know, that's my guy, the ref. We ref together. I'm not going to say his name on the air. That's my guy.
Well, there was a hanging on the rim technical foul that was called. That's what you're hearing the booing for in the background on the lob attempt.
One thing you can argue about with that, Tony D, is I'm hanging on the rim because I don't want to come down and hurt myself. And there's somebody underneath him, but there was nobody underneath him. So I can see why he made the call.
And the free throw.
I just wish he wouldn't have made the call, but he definitely hung on the rim and pulled himself up. Because I think what had happened was he missed the dunk, so he kind of wanted to grab it. He's in the air as a player. I've been there. You want to grab it, but you're like, man, I missed the dunk, and you're just kind of frustrated about the missed dunk, and you kind of hang there.
King makes both technical foul free throws to pull back within 17.
This is a moral victory for me. I mean, look at this, 81 points by Seattle Prep.
And under.
This is a moral victory for me.
12 seconds left on the clock. Hayden Powers passes the ball to Manice. Manice gets two. That pulls the Vikings up to 98. Christopoulos goes behind the back, pumps up a three-point shot. That one doesn't go. And so at the end of it all, Rainier Beach Vikings almost hit the century mark, 2 points shy, 98. The Seattle Prep Panthers, 81. What you think?
I mean, it's a tale of two halves. Rainier Beach had a big lead in the first half of 20. They ended up winning by 17. But it's a moral victory, like I said, for Seattle Prep because they came actually going to have to play good basketball. And they got some respect from Rainier Beach as they're shaking their hands right now and the coaches and everything. I mean, I thought Seattle Prep came back and did a really good job. Really good job. Good job, refs. Good job. Good job. Really good job. I mean, so we knew Rainier Beach was going to win at halftime, but Seattle Prep, we got to give them some credit. They came in second half, Tony, and showed they're a playoff team, and they're a contender. And Seattle Prep is going to be there in these playoffs, and they're going to challenge Rainier Beach. They're going to challenge Garfield, no doubt.
I just saw a little 5'9" knowledge right. Jump up and grab the rim.
Well, you know, they're in the gym all day, and they're practicing all day. And Knowledge Wright, a freshman, has a bright future for Rainier Beach.
A couple things to mention, and I'll let Daniel Bellis wrap us up, and we'll close with Bill as well. But again, we'll be back with you on Monday night. Rainier Beach Vikings will be traveling to Garfield for the Bulldogs game on Monday night, a game that I think will have a lot of interest. Unfortunately, the Guru doesn't care anything about it. I don't even know if we'll be able to get him out that night. No, I know you're looking forward to that, Bill.
I'm looking forward to that game, and I want to see what Garfield's going to do Monday night. I want to see if Garfield's going to come out and fight in the basketball way, and come out and challenge Rainier Beach and defend the Bulldog house.
Okay, and I will mention for those who may be unaware that you are a Bulldog.
I am a Bulldog. I'm a Garfield Bulldog, class of 88. You know, play for Al Hairston, who to me is still the greatest coach in Garfield history. You know, he won 5 titles in an 11-year period, and I was part of 2 of those state championships. So I bleed purple, but I also love Rainier Beach. I lived in South Seattle my whole life, and I can't wait. I can't wait for this game. I mean, I probably won't sleep till the game starts.
And then that'll be Monday, and then Saturday we'll be back for the last ever game here on Jamal at the well, I don't know if I was going to take Jamal Crawford Court with them. That may be in the new gymnasium, but here at the Rainier Beach home, last game against Eastside Catholic. Again, a rematch.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game because for me, I want to see if Eastside Catholic can get back to that level. You know, They lost Kofi, who's playing at University of Virginia, and I want to see can they have that same magic. And Coach Brent Merritt is such a master at team basketball, but now Coach Mike Bethea has taken the page from Brent from last year, and his chemistry this year is very good.
And I want to remind everyone about Call to Conscience. You can go to calltoconscience.world. The Black History Month Museum will begin February 1st, be open all the way to the 28th. 12 different installations for you to see. You don't want to miss it. Call to Conscience. You can go to calltoconscience.world, get advance tickets if you're with a group. I would highly suggest that you do that. It's a guided tour, no more than 10 per tour. So, we were talking a little bit about players that have played in the Metro League, and this year we're excited to have a history of African Americans in the Metro League and Seattle Public Schools playing ball. And focuses on administrators, but there's going to be surprises there. I'm not going to tell you yet. I will say this much. I'll let this leak. Joyce Walker's official Harlem Globetrotter jersey will be part of the artifacts.
Oh, my goodness.
And there's more. I'll let that one slip.
I mean, to me, Joyce Walker is the greatest Garfield player, boys or girls, in history to me. You know, there's never been a player that decorated and averaged 30 points a game for 4 years in a row. She won the state championship. She galvanized the spirit of Garfield and the troops every game and raised the bar for all of us to be great at Garfield. And we never could catch her, but we were always going to try. And that's what makes her excellence the next level.
Call to Conscience.
And the greatest ever.
Month Museum. Mr. Bellis, you want to give us a few before we shut this down?
Sure thing. Obviously, mentioned earlier, this win clinches Rainier Beach a first-round bye in the Metro Championship Series. So remember, anybody in the Metro Championship does not have to play their way into districts to get an automatic berth, and the top five have already clinched. This loss drops Seattle Prep to a clear fourth place. But there's still a game above Eastside Catholic right there. If they hold on to fourth place, they still get a home game in the first round of the Metro Championship. And there you go. Going into the game on Monday, that is a 1 versus 2. So not to add more intrigue on that, is number 1 versus number 2. Rainier Beach is now 15-2 on the season. Garfield is 13-3 on the season. With that, we're going to say goodbye for now. Thank you for tuning in to another edition of Metro League Basketball on Rainier Avenue Radio. And peace and bless.